one.
Thank you. So, Jack, would you like to tell people who you are first of all?
Right. My name is Jack Gilroy, and I've been very active with Veterans for Peace since its very beginning here locally. We were the original 3 or 4 individuals who put it together. I'm very active with Pax Christi, which is known as the Peace of Christ, the Latin word for Peace of Christ, and the idea of calling for nonviolence. And I'm also with other groups like Jewish Voices for Peace, an active member with them as well, although I'm not Jewish. So yeah, that's me. I'm a former high school teacher, participation in government, right?
Right.
And so we're still participating after all these years. I'm a veteran of 2 military services, both the United States Navy and the U.S. Army.
Wow.
And I believe that the military is a lie. And I believe that those who support the military are lying, and they're doing it for profit and fame. And I believe that Kirsten Gillibrand is one of the leaders.
Yes, you sound a little like Smedley Butler.
Yeah.
So.
I do like Smedley Butler.
Yes.
Right? War is a racket.
Yes,
He learned
exactly.
it. I never attained the rank of Smedley Butler. He was a major general, right, who said that war is a racket. And I was a simple corporal in the U.S. infantry.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you could look right there and tell people what you mean about Kirsten Gillibrand.
Well, sure. I've been watching Kirsten Gillibrand, since she made it to the United States Senate. And when I say she made it to the U.S. Senate, she would not have made it without the help of the military-industrial complex. Her husband actually was a Brit, or is a Brit, and living in the United States now. But it was his family who sold a huge number of their stock, a large amount of stock, and gave approximately $500,000 from that stock from BAE, which is BAE Systems, is the largest of all military industries in Europe, and usually listed as 5th or 6th in the United States. So it's a group that makes their money from tearing things apart, blowing things up, destroying homes and houses, apartment buildings, markets, hospitals, schools. This is where their money comes from. And Kirsten Gillibrand, unfortunately, seems to be a very large part of that system of BAE Systems. She has been a member of the United States Armed Services Committee for many years. But Kirsten each year will vote for more and more money, more and more funding for the military-industrial complex, which now has 54%, and is going up, I hear, 54% of the discretionary spending of the United States government. It's sick, but right here in this area, in fact, BAE Industries is located here, and they make what is known as the howitzers, which is the artillery devices that fire, this is BAE Endicott, that fire the 155 millimeter, the most wanted ammunition by both Ukraine and by Israel. And so they are breaking the law by, especially with the Israeli situation, the genocide that's going on in Gaza. BAE, along with many other industries, they're breaking the law. Just one law, the Leahy Law, for example, indicates that you cannot send weapons to a known human rights abuser. Oh my God, what would be more evident than Israel, the greatest human rights abuser in the world right now? And yet she has not spoken out about this. Kirsten will not speak out against the genocide, will not speak out against the military companies or the defense companies breaking the law. 5 laws, by the way, U.S. laws, and 1 international law. But that's been her modus operandi over the years, to simply say more weapons. And she will speak out occasionally when there is, for example, the situation with women, the bad treatment that women have had. And fine, but she misses the point.
Well, I think the worst treatment of women is to send them into wars where we're breaking international law.
Absolutely.
You don't want to abuse women, then don't deploy in
not only abusing women, but having
genocide.
women abuse other people.
Right, exactly.
Right. And so why she has not changed, I'm not sure. But of course, her mentor is Chuck Schumer, who takes more money than any other U.S. politician takes it from Lockheed and BAE, whoever give it to him, right? So
Wow.
he's the guy that has taught her well, Chuck Schumer.
I guess so. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.